What is going on, everyone? I hope you're doing well. I wanted to come at you with a quick video trying to showcase what I have been purchasing as of late. As a sports card collector, one of the things that's really difficult is maintaining your focus. I am the classic person who will go on eBay, and then one eBay search will lead to another eBay search, which will lead to checking that seller's other items. And next thing you know, I have cards up the wazoo coming in, and probably only a handful of them really stay focused to what I want to collect. So I've been going through the process and trying to maintain a better sense of organization, trying to clean out the cards of my collection that don't really fit, and really get back into why I love this hobby. So the purpose of this video is going to be showcasing kind of where my focus is at this point in time and what I'm looking to purchase. So first off, I have to brag a little bit and show off this little photo tent. This is something that I've seen multiple YouTubers utilize. Triple Crown 24 talked about it in his video, and the cards look really sharp. If someone is going through the process and potentially selling cards that don't fit my collection, I thought it would be a good investment. But also, because I love sports cards so much, after I got this in, I must have spent an hour just going through different variations of cards and seeing what they look like under the light. They look phenomenal, and I'm excited to show them off. So, one of the things that I've been going through the process and trying to pick up are rookie card parallels of Boston Celtic players, specifically parallels, green parallels, as that also matches the jersey color. I just think that the green on green is always nice and has added value, especially for my personal collection. So this is a rated rookie, Tremont Waters, Donruss Optic, and these are numbered out of 149. So, love the look of that. And to be quite honest with you, I think Donruss Optic is a better looking product than Panini Prism. I feel like Panini Prism is kind of boring, to be quite honest with you. But I love the fact that Donruss Optic goes through the process. They utilize the rated rookie. Just looks pretty clean in my opinion. Here's another green parallel. This is Tremont Waters, the green Panini Mosaic. So I'm going through the process of trying to grab the other Celtic rookies in the green parallel Mosaic rookie, as well as the Donruss Optic. As a Celtics fan, 2019-2020 basketball product is a lot of fun. The reason being, the Boston Celtics have the largest rookie class within kind of those different card products, which means that more opportunities to easily snag some of those rookies. And I'm not just simply grabbing rookies in these parallels, I'm also looking to grab some Celtic players, as you can see here with this Marcus Smart. I have also gone through the process and I'm trying to pick up various refractors and cards that I feel like will hold a ton of sentimental value as I look to pass down my collection to my son. I want to make sure that I have cards that I'm really proud to kind of share with him, that lead to kind of stories and whatnot. And I have this Topps Chrome Paul Pierce refractor. I'm trying to go through the process and getting refractors of my favorite players in all the sports. Really from the Boston teams when I was growing up. Love this Topps Chrome refractor, Paul Pierce. Looking to pick up Topps Chrome refractors of Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen as well. Jumping into football, I love the 2008 Topps Chrome. Here's the 2008 Topps Chrome refractor of Gerard Mayo. Rookie this year. He currently, at this point in time, is a part of the coaching staff. And here is a blue 2008 Topps Chrome refractor. The other thing that's really cool, and I think I mentioned in a previous video about those Topps Chrome in 2008, is the fact that they have a lot of the league leaders cards, and the Patriots were all on those like crazy, especially offensively. Randy Moss had the receiving yards leaders card, as well as the receiving touchdowns card. So, nice cards. Love the look of them. I certainly do wish that the 2007 season ended a little differently than the way it did. And gosh, I just love the way the refractors look under this light. So more great additions to the collection. If you're a Patriots fan and you're talking about the good days, you got to make sure you have a Wes Welker to bring up. Now, jumping into some baseball refractors. We have this Manny Ramirez from 06, the black border. These cards are numbered out of 549. But I love Manny. You're going to see a lot of Manny. You're going to see a lot of Big Papi. Here's another Manny. Now, I don't just simply love the refractors. I also am a big fan of the X-Fractors. Here's an X-Fractor, Curt Schilling. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the older X-Fractors do a better job kind of showcasing the kind of checkerboard design. Love the look of that. And then we also have the Curt Schilling refractor. David Ortiz, Big Papi. Will be in the Hall of Fame. Fingers crossed. Like, here's an example of the X-Fractor. Still got some shine there, but I really feel like the design does not stand out as much on this design as it did on back of that Curt Schilling X-Fractor. As a Red Sox fan, it's going to seem weird, but I respect his game. Derek Jeter, one of the best of all time. Now jumping into some rookie cards, are kind of outside of what my PC looks like. I'm also looking for good value rookie card refractors that I feel like could be something that could hold more value in the years to come. So we'll start off with this Topps Chrome refractor rookie card, Steven Strasburg. This also has kind of a pretty significant part of what of my kind of collecting days when I was really getting back into things. It was the year that he was drafted and all the hype that came associated with it. If you followed that hype, then you know that Steven Strasburg was the next coming of Jesus. Just crazy. And then going from there, we have this Buster Posey Topps Chrome refractor rookie card. One of the big things with Buster Posey at this point in time, latest thing that you've heard out there, is the fact that he is not participating in the MLB season. And that's because he has adopted, I think they were preemies, preemie babies, and he didn't want to risk putting their lives in danger. And that's going to be one of the things that I will remember about him above and beyond his statistics. Certainly respect him for the man that he is. So kudos, Buster Posey. Wishing you and your family the best. Picking up this next card is X-Fractor. Also love picking up X-Fractor rookie cards for Boston Red Sox players. I had convinced myself this was good value. This is an Andrew Benintendi PSA 2017 Topps Chrome X-Fractor rookie card. This is in a PSA 9 But Andrew's been awful. On the bright side, things can only go up from here. Someone who has played a little bit better. That's because he actually been able to put the bat on the ball. Alex Verdugo. We have one Refractor rookie card. And we have another. Another big thing that's coming up is the fact that, a lot of people are getting into second year cards. You've seen the spike, Mike Trout second year. A lot of some of the bigger players. It's also been big in basketball. So I picked up a Topps Chrome Refractor, a second year Gleyber Torres. I think you could see Torres have a really big year. This card was really, really affordable as well. So nice pickup. Next, again, if I'm thinking of cards that have a significant meaning to me, I thought this card is really telling. 2016 Topps Chrome David Ortiz, Gem Mint 10. Really taking off his hat to the crowd. But as a Red Sox fan, David Ortiz was an incredible part of our team's history. Love that card. And I think these are the type of cards, too. You think first year, last year cards, I feel like for some of these really kind of higher players based off their career, could have not necessarily more value, but is a card that people will think of when they think of some of these players. That's why I picked up this Derek Jeter Topps Chrome card. Of course, this card showcasing his very last at bat, kind of winning the game. Certainly a storybook ending. Not a championship season by any means, but storybook ending to the game for Derek Jeter. So those are some of the cards that I've been picking up. Going on from there, if I'm looking to pick up, I've been thinking to myself, what's a set that I want to pick up for Boston Red Sox players? I know a lot of people have been into the 2011 Diamond Anniversary cards, because those certainly do look sharp and they're pretty affordable. But I've tried to find some other cards that I feel look really cool but are also pretty reasonably priced. Also cards that I feel like really represent kind of the Boston Red Sox. Flipping through some of my favorite cards, some of the favorite cards that I pulled, came across this Mike Trout. This is a stunner. It is Mike Trout Bowman Silver Ice Parallel. Just love the look of this. It's definitely one of my better Trouts. And I went through the process and I thought, man, I'd love to see if I can get some Red Sox players in the Bowman Silver Ice Parallels. So that's really been a focus. And one of the really cool things that I was doing was going through and I was looking at 2014 Bowman. And then going through the process, especially with some of the prospects and seeing the first Bowmans and thinking to myself, well, I'm curious to see what are some of the Red Sox prospects that year. Well, we have this Bowman Silver Ice, first Bowman, Rafael Devers. Newcomer this year, Alex Verdugo. We also have first Bowman of Michael Chavis. We also have a first Bowman of Michael Kopech. It's pretty crazy because this is the same year, having all these Red Sox first Bowmans. I also picked up this Purple Ice, Michael Kopech. Prayers to Michael Kopech's way. He's got a lot of stuff that he's been dealing with. Anxiety, depression, coming back from Tommy John. Expected him to have a really big season, but I certainly respect if he wants to take that time, but sending prayers his way. Really, the last thing I've been doing, and I hope people don't laugh me off the screen here. I have really enjoyed Topps Project 2020. When I started the process and these cards were coming out, I was a big fan. I wasn't a big fan necessarily from the get-go, but I really started getting into it couple weeks in. This is the first card that I picked up out of that set. This is the Sophia Chang, Jackie Robinson. This is card number 31. I think the really cool thing about this is it gives you an opportunity to pick up cards of some of your favorite players, not just favorite players, but favorite kind of historical players with some significance, guys who you followed throughout their career, cards that have been big. They're really cool designs. So I've gone through the process and I've picked up cards that really seem to interest me. Now, I've picked up every single Mike Trout except for the Ermsey. And I'll just flip through some of the Trouts that I have. Of course, the what I believe is the most popular Mike Trout, the Ben Baller at this point in time. One people are not the hugest fan of, but the Fucci. This is probably the one. The Mike Trout I'm not a fan of the most. This is a Rochester. Not a huge fan of his face. Of course I say that, but that'll be until we get the Keith Shore Mike Trout. I also picked up some McGuires. This is the natural McGuire. Love the Blake Jameson McGuire. This is probably one of my favorite cards right here. I've also gone through the process and picked up some Derek Jeters. I actually got this one on eBay. It was right before the big blow up. Got this for $20.24, I think. This is the King Saladin. Another Derek Jeter. And then this last one, I really loved the design. Pretty classic feel. So those cards have been pretty cool. I think what's nice, what I've been a huge fan of is going on Topps.com. I've also really enjoyed going through the process and checking out some of their Topps Now releases. I talked about the fact that I'm going through the process and wanting to try to showcase some of these cards and share some of the history with my son. But that extends beyond baseball, so I don't have the card in front of me right now. I'll actually see if on the screen right now I can show you a picture of it. But the Dwight Gooden card, I think it was by F-Dot, and I'll see if I can throw it on screen, has a picture of Dwight Gooden and he's wearing a mask. And I thought that card was really going to take off because of, the pandemic and everything going on. But I don't think the print run was crazy high. I am so excited to get that card in because of the significance and really what that goes to show with everything that's been going on in New York. I thought that was a really cool card. I'm also a big fan of the Big Mac. I think it's Gregory Siff, where it's literally a Big Mac. Just thought that was really cool. But there are other cool cards too. I picked up the Fauci first pitch. I also picked up the first female base coach card. Just think that's really cool. And it's something that is really going to be kind of a focal point when I look to showcase my collection when I'm older to my son. Thanks for going through the process and listening to me ramble. I hope you guys made it through or survived. Be sure to come back and catch up on some of the most recent additions to the collection. What are your thoughts in regards to the focus of my collection? What do you think of the Bowman Silver Ice Parallels? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. Thanks, guys.